Okay, here's an oldie but a moldie. Right here on the Poorly Aging, Sarcastic, PC, Witty Gamer channel. And I don't know if it's going to record properly or not, but if you're seeing it, that means it recorded properly. That's exactitudely what it means. Exactitudely. So I will check it as soon as it will let me. So go to options. Oh, this is the wrong version of the game. I don't think this is recording properly. Let's check. There are different versions of this game that have come out, and so I wasn't clear. And generally, when I record a game that's at, 1080 times whatever it is, it doesn't record right, but I just went and checked. And it did record right, so I don't know what to make of it. Let's see if we can find. This one only has 8 guests in it, so let's start this park and just play some Rollercoaster Tycoon number 3 for a little while. Right here on your favorite new YouTube channel, the Poorly Aging, Sarcastic, PC, Witty Gamer channel. Yeah, that's right. You know it. You love it. It's Poorly Aging. It's witty. It's sarcastic. And you have come to love it. So all we have available until we start doing some research is all we have available as roller coasters are these mini. I think are these mini coasters? Because I don't see what I'm expecting to see. It's some kind anyway. Dorothy's Quest. Well, Dorothy, do we have $7,000? We have $7,000. Dorothy, you're going to be our new roller coaster. And we need Dorothy. Okay, now. Okay, there you go. Now, let's test this coaster first because that's fun to do. I created this roller coaster, so it's not going to be great, something with which to open the park. still, it's a coaster. Some people will ride it just because it's a coaster. I know there's been sequels to this title, and I can tell you without fear of contradiction, the sequels were not equal to what this title is. Let's look at our numbers. Okay, yeah, we're going to charge $6 to ride it. We'll see if anybody wants to ride it. Dorothy's Quest is open, although I don't want to say Dorothy's Quest 4, so we'll just take out the number 4 from it. And there is our merry-go-round that I also don't want to have a number on the end of, so there you go. So right now the only rides we have in the park, because we're starting out with nothing, is Twisted Death, which really should not be so cheap. Yeah, Twisted Death, the merry-go-round, and the roller coaster. Now we only got $942 left, so if people don't ride their roller coaster, we're sunk. We're in trouble. Well, there's a few people riding it, and what happens in this game, by the way, I had a very little to do with the development of this game, and what I mean by that is I didn't develop it, but I found things in the game after it released, and I told the devs about it, and they had to fix it because I found it on my computer. So I feel a little responsible. Like there were quirky things like the guests in the park, they have unique names. And it turned out if you used certain naming principles, which I didn't know about, of course, strange things would happen. And so I did, and those things happened, and they had to figure these things out, and they had to fix them. Now, in this game, if somebody likes your ride, they will jump a little bit when they're exiting the ride, and they'll tell other people that they like the ride. It looks like this is going to be a hit, by the way. Everybody's going towards the roller coaster. But here we're looking for somebody to leap. And there's the jumpers. See that? Now Dorothy's Quest is completely full. And remember, we're getting $6 a shot for everybody that's on Dorothy's Quest. Now there are people, you can see these people over here are giving up, probably because the line's too long. that won't happen as much when there's more people in the park. Well, I mean, when there's more rides in the park. And we could borrow money to build more stuff in the park, but then we'd have debt and interest payments and all that. So I'm trying to do this all debt free. This, by the way, is a scenario that I created. So it has incredibly high standards. But as you can see, the queue is full, and that's what we want. And people are jumping when they get off of the ride. There's reasons people don't write scenarios the way I do. And there's reasons why games don't ship with the scenarios like I write. People would get very frustrated. So think about it. You load this game up, you want to play a scenario, you want to build a bunch of coasters and flat rides and things like that and get people pouring into your park. But in this scenario, you have very limited resources. I think you start with $10,000 or something like that. And there are coasters in Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 that cost $300,000 to build. And as you saw, we only have one type of coaster available. So until people research, there won't be new stuff available. And people won't ride this one ride forever. Remember, we've got a park that's open that has just 3 rides in it. And what we have to do is, because I remember writing this scenario and refining it and making it harder and harder. It takes forever to complete because it requires you to get the maximum number of people in your park that it's possible to have and to make incredible amounts of money from your coasters, from selling merch, from all of that on a daily basis. Well, we've already got a janitor that's unhappy. Oh, and there's the park inspector. I thought it was going to click on the unhappy janitor, but I don't know what he's so unhappy about. Oh, probably. Now that I think about it, he's probably unhappy about either his pay or not having enough work. It's starting to make money, but you know, we don't have enough money to build another coaster or anything, unless of course we go into debt. I am glad that it's a hit. I'm gonna build a western land over here. That's why I'm going with what appears to be just a dirt. I'm looking to see whether we have any. I forgot we don't have any dirt. I was gonna say we don't have any western rides available. I should have thought about that before I started building out my western part of the park. Okay, what are we charging for that? $250. That's pretty good. So we're gonna have to tell it to do some research, even though we're not making much right now. Park operations. I don't remember where research is here. Oh, there it is. We're going to prioritize rides, not water rides, and not transportation rides. Now, I don't even know if people are going to walk all the way down to where this up from the stench ride is, because there's nothing between it. I mean, there's nothing between these rides and way over there. Like I said, I forgot that I didn't have any western rides I could put into my western part of the park when I went to create the western part of the park. So, my bad. And just like Tropico 6, we can put the fast forward on this. Yet Janitor 1 is thinking about quitting. Since he's Janitor 1, we may only have one janitor. So we might have to look into that. I don't see any janitors. Did you? Oh, no, we've got. So what is Janitor 1's major malfunction? I think it's just he's not trained all the way up. So let's see if Janitor 1 stays with us. I'm going to increase his pay as well. Although he's smiling right now at $42, so I guess I won't increase his pay. Now Janitor 2 is giving me trouble. But I can't train him more until I've got $100. Okay, now Janitor 2's being decent. But I can't train him again until I have $200. Now we've got a security guard thinking about quitting. See, it's been a while since I played this, and I did make it too hard. Definitely, if a mere mortal tried playing this, they would come to the conclusion that it's way too hard. Now Mechanic 1 is upset. So I could train him once, but I have to wait until I have $100 before I can train him again. Now they don't go on strike or anything, but they do quit, you know, and you need them. Oh, they are going over to the other ride. Well, that's nice. So I'm a little in debt, but so far it's nothing I can't handle. I don't know why it's doing new path types. I'm told to give very little priority to path types. So we're in a little debt. Well, I would place more food stalls, but you know, right now we're trying to make our staff happy. I'm glad people are still writing Dorothy's Quest. Is anybody writing? There's only one person on Up from the Stench. We could do a snake helter skelter. They're not very expensive. I wish they would remaster this game. I know they made Rollercoaster Tycoon World, and some of the people that worked on Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 work at Frontier that made Planet Coaster and Planet Coaster 2000. But for my money, Planet Coaster 2000 is not better than Rollercoaster Tycoon 3. Okay. Oh, I was gonna build the... Yeah, okay, okay. I'm trying to build out. We're gonna put over to the right hand side, and I don't know how long I'm gonna do this video because I'm just, again, trying to highlight stuff. But the idea here is, to the right hand side, we would do some kind of scary land. In the middle, we'd have the generic stuff. Now Mechanic 2 is thinking of quitting. Yeah, I made this too difficult. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could definitely win playing it if I concentrate on it. I don't know if I'd win the first time coming back to it, because I play so many games. I might have to play it a few times before I could get back in the swing of things. I won Tidiest Park and Best Value. Now Security Guard Zero is thinking of quitting. I didn't even know there was such a thing as Security Guard Zero. I thought counting started with 1. So far, we're wasting all our money giving these jerks training. Money I would much rather spend on new attractions or something. Imagine if they did a 64-bit version of Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 with nicer graphics. That's all they would need. Now Security Guard 1 is, I don't know what his major malfunction is because he's been fully trained. Well, not fully trained. It would cost $200 to fully train him. Up from the stench has its doors stuck. A lot of peeps are thirsty. Consider placing drink stalls. We have a new attraction, Riptide. Yeah, I'd love to get to it. I might, just for the sake of y'all, borrow a whole bunch of money so you could see what the what it's like when you do that. Especially because I'm not going to be playing this forever, so let's borrow some money. Where are the loans? 7.2% interest. Finances. Okay, I just borrowed 50,000 bucks. So I need to build something. For 50,000 bucks that'll wow the people. I don't remember what a reverser coaster is. And none of these say, well, this one finally says what its stats are. And they're not that good, but let's test it. You notice they have day and night cycles. Not terribly realistic, but again, this came out 1,000,000 years ago. So it's great what it does have. I mean, you can put in fireworks shows. You can have thousands of people in the park. I did not create this coaster, by the way. I don't do coasters like this. But I'm surprised with the looking forward and looking backwards and all that, it doesn't get higher numbers. But anyway, let's hook it up so we can get people on it. Okay, its number's 464, which is terrible. But let's try charging $5 a head for it. There, you guys have another roller coaster. I really wanted to put something in our western town to flesh it out. Well, Day at the Races only cost $3,600 to build, Nick. It's got an excitement rating of 510. I mean, 510 isn't the greatest excitement rating, but it's no slouch. I think I might have built Day at the Races. Some of these I don't remember because it's been so many years. Oops, that's the wrong. It's been so many years, I can't remember some of the coasters, whether I built them or not. So if I don't remember building them, I'm just going to go with I didn't build them. Just to be safe, I don't want to take credit for somebody else's work. Now sometimes I took something that came with the game or something I downloaded, and then I improved on it, or at least to me I thought it was an improvement. Over the course of owning this, I built thousands of rides. Yeah, I see why it didn't get higher ratings now. I wouldn't build this again. I mean, it's that second chain. Having a 2-chain coaster can be problematic. But we'll see if people will ride it. Now, let's put... One way to get people interested in your rides is to put things that they would go to by where your rides are. So we're gonna I don't remember what price I should set for these, but we're gonna put a steak in a bun over there, and we're gonna put lemonade over here. There's an optimum price for all of these, and I don't remember what it is. Like, I'm betting the XL lemonade's at least $360. And they'll tell you, you know, if they don't buy anything, you'll know your price is too high. Or sometimes they'll just tell you that they're not going on it because the price is too high. Do we have any other rides that we could pass off as Western rides? Odyssey, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. I don't see anything that says Western to me, really. The steeplechase, you know, it's horses. I could see calling that Western. I did a lot of these car ride things. So let's I just made the line way too long, but that's okay. Let's make sure everything is lined up. These are usually pretty popular. These old-time car rides. You notice that track is almost nothing. And yet, I'm guessing that line's going to be full to get on it real soon. Okay, is anybody, there are a few people in line for Fliptastic now, which is good. So do we have any rides that are more of a, would fit the scary? Oh, hey, the Western Wheel can go over my Western town now. Oops. And the Western Wheel doesn't make us a lot of money by any means. But the idea is to just get people spread out in the park. And we did win an award for safest park and best toilets. Isn't it funny when I'm looking for a scary ride? That's when I find the Western ones. And when I'm looking for Western ones, I find the scary stuff. So, well, a ghost train would be scary. I probably created the Black Hand. It looks like something I would have created. trying to make this walkway a bridge that goes over that track to make it more exciting for the guests. Can't see what I'm doing now. Oh, that's not what I want. Yeah, underneath, like that. Thank you. Let's go on the black hand, see what it looks like. Yeah! Now, if you were a kid in a park and you went on something like that, it might freak you out. I think I probably created this ride. If not, I certainly improved on it. Okay, does anybody... Nobody's on Up From the Stench, nobody's on Western Wheel, and nobody's on A Day at the Races. So our western part is a total flop. There's 8 people on Old Timers, and look at all these people in line for it. I told you it'd be a hit. Just a simple car ride, not a long track. Doesn't require any decoration, although if you put in scenery, that's nice too. We don't have a lot of scenery yet. Okay, let's see how. So there's 6 people on Fliptastic. And there's 8 people on the Black Hand. Given that the Black Hand was just built and people usually require time to hear about rides from other people before they're willing to try them, I think the Black Hand is a success. Just drawing the limits of my scary town. Oh yeah, let's put in a 2-train chocolate log. These are always consistent money makers for me. This is one I modified and then just kept modifying. Just kept making it better and better. 520. Now it might take people a while to get here, but let's test it first. We're supposed to test anyway. It won't blow your mind, but it's consistent. It gets a lot of people for a long time. People are already showing up to check this out, so we gotta open the ride. These are our first few brave souls that are thinking about trying it. And they go in. This is so exciting, our first customers. Will they say yay or nay? We fooled them. They're getting on the ride. So I think this one was originally called Chocolate Log. It was a much shorter, very generic coaster. Didn't get a lot of excitement. So I expanded the track, got it a lot of excitement. But then I thought, well, everybody's standing around waiting while the, while the one train is on the track. What can I do about that? So then I made it a 2-train coaster. But this is one I remember I worked on quite a lot. I would make a few changes and test the changes to see if they made it better. Then get rid of the changes if they didn't make it better. I kept tweaking it and stuff. I worked on it quite a bit. Now we're going to put in services. We're going to put in a hot dog stand. Some kind of drinks. Oh, the only drinks we have so far are lemonade, so put in the lemonade stand. And even though Indian feathers don't go with a horror theme, we're going to put in a place that sells Indian feathers. And we're going to set the price of the Indian feathers at $4.40. Given how far away this coaster is from the other things in the park, I would say it's already a success. Again, this is bad theming, but we're going to put the Western Steakhouse there. And okay, nobody went after any of our merch. That's not good, but we'll live with it. And we still got 20 $9,000 to develop new rides. So what do we got? Car, ghost train, haunted hotel. Oh, we could do a haunted hotel in our scary section. Oh, I remember I made fun of, I don't know if I should say this publicly, but I made fun of Charles Manson's name by calling this ride the Haunted Manson. Instead of the Haunted Mansion. Okay, there's something wrong. Oh, okay, I can't fit the... There we go. We want the paths to work to get there. And we will set the price for the Haunted Manson at $3.50, and we will open the ride. So all that's working well. Let's... Oops. Oh, that's right, this is... We have a big old mountain in the middle of our park. One important thing with the parks is you want to have more than one way to get from point A to point B. They don't like going back the same way they came. We're going to put in a loopy plane. $366. We can easily charge $450 for it because the other numbers are high. The excitement and the nausea. And you'll see we have a lake and a mountain. Now, wow, we're an hour into this game already. Splash boats. Let's see what. Oh, this takes up a lot of. I don't know if we want it. That's one thing about the way I talk, the way I write. And the way I build rides. They're not generally economic. So like people often complain. See, these peeps actually have the ability to complain. The peeps are the people in your park. They often complain that my rides are actually too long. So we will test this one out. By the way, this would be a gorgeous ride to ride at night. The fireworks are going on, which we would set the fireworks off from the top of that mountain. Fire on the mountain. Fire on the mountain. Grateful Dead song about Exodus 3:15. Now the idea would normally be that you would put trees or animated scenery or whatever all around this, so people are looking at that as well. And other rides. Rides integrate with rides. So if you could see a roller coaster, say, from this ride, makes you more likely to go on that ride. So both rides get a boost from it. That's why transportation rides, for instance, even though we charge for them, we could make it free. Because when you're on a transportation ride, you're seeing the other rides in the park and it's making you want to go on. And those rides cost money. So we have the chairlift transportation rides, the train transportation rides, the monorail transportation rides, probably others I'm not thinking of. I'm sorry, they just have never made Planet Coaster this good, or Rollercoaster Tycoon World this good. Or Planet Coaster 2000. again, not every ride has to be a 20 on the excitement. People come to the park looking for different things. We'll have a certain crowd that wants to ride the highest excitement rides. Then you'll have others that don't want to ride those. Because you've got families showing up, you've got college kids showing up, you got elderly people showing up, you got young married showing up, you have different demographics. The idea is to have a good mixture in your park. Well, there's people lining up already, and this isn't even open, so let's open it up to the public. Price is $350. Oh, the excitement rating is $393, so we could raise the price even. Probably to $420, $430 is fine. Now, would you call it Pirates of the Caribbean or Pirates of the Caribbean? Leave your comments below. Are people leaving it because I raised the price? Let's see. I want to talk to these people that are leaving. What's on your mind? Oh, they're not. Okay, they're not thinking anything. Okay, let's find out what people are thinking about this specific ride. Nothing. Okay, well, I don't know why they're leaving then without riding the ride. Wow, everybody's leaving without riding the ride. So let's see if these people go on it. Okay, these people will go on it. And again, if I was trying to win this scenario, this impossible scenario that I built, well, for one thing, I'd look at the objectives, because we haven't even looked at the objectives in this one. But I would put all kinds of scenery and other rides I would integrate in there. So like I could put a merry-go-round underneath the loading platform of this particular ride. Things like that. Where are the objectives? There are no active challenges at this time. Oh, this might be an earlier... This is probably an earlier version of a scenario then, if there's no active objectives. Oh no, there's the objectives. Men of great arrogance often build massive monuments to their giant egos. Such is the case with Kit Ballantine, who bought land, named it after himself, and hired you to make a go of it. His reputation is at stake, as is your life. Now, just to get the apprentice level, you have to get a park rating of 700. You have to get 1,000 people in the park. You have to have a minimum park balance of 100,000, park value of $100,000, and a minimum excitement of 6.09999 for 5 coasters. So you have to have 5 coasters that have a minimum excitement of 6099. And that's just the apprentice level. Do you love that? Did you like that writing there? I loved it. Men of great arrogance often build massive monuments to their giant egos. Such is the case with Kit Valentine, who bought land, named it after himself, and hired you to make a go of it. His reputation is at stake, as is your life. I love that writing. Okay, people are riding the Lupo plane. People are riding pirates. There's 14 people on the Haunted Mansion. 32 people on 2-train chocolate log. I told you, that's one of my triumphs. Only one person on the Black Hand. 6 people on Fliptastic. 1 person on Snake Helter Skelter. 12 people on Merry-Go-Round. 8 people on Old Timers, which is our old car thing. 17 people are on Dorothy's Quest. Now over here we're having more trouble getting people. So Day of the Races, an expensive roller coaster, only has 1 person on it. Western Wheel, nobody. And 3 people on Up from the Stench. Seven people on Pirates, so that's going well. Okay, this is where we're going to put the Ghost House ride. And this is just to have, you know, another attraction in the park. It's not we didn't even set it up with a queue, so people coming by will either give it a shot or they won't. There's a place selling Hershey's Kisses. We're not selling an extra large bag of Hershey's Kisses for 90 cents. I've won an award for best food, although I spent most of the money I borrowed. And people are starting to litter. I want to put in another roller coaster before I run out of money. I don't think I did any of these towering ones. Oh, I definitely don't think so, because the numbers are so abysmal. So I think we're still in pass mode. Okay, let's try that at normal speed. The only time it's slow is when you're going up the ramp in the first place. So, it says 279. So, I think we could set the price at 330 and people will ride it. Let's open it up. Okay, let's see if people get on it. I could definitely raise the excitement level on that one. Oh, let's add to our western town. Wild West Show. We usually charge $1 for that. Okay. I mean, it won't make a ton of money, but it'll add to the ambiance of our Wild West. I mean, of our western town. Now, what I'm looking for is something generic I can plop in this area where that roller coaster is. Now let's see if this will work. It will work. Okay. Well, it'll work on that end. Let's see if it'll work on this end. It will. Okay. So now, this Odyssey ride, that little boat thing, is going to have higher ratings because of it, and that roller coaster that just had 279 once people start riding the boat, the ratings of the roller coaster should go up as well. Oh, quad bikes. We're not doing quad bikes right now. I thought it was something else. Although quad bikes aren't bad, they make us money too. Here's one of my quad bike tracks. If I can figure out where the entrance is. Again, I want to put it real close to the elevator. I mean, really close to the roller coaster. So they feed off of each other for excitement. We gotta ride the quad bike to test it to see what we should charge for it. It's their job, but somebody's gotta do it. Are they waiting for a full... I think they're waiting for every quad bike to be full before they let us test it. We might be here for a little while. Come on, game. Show us your stuff, game. Come on. Let's fill this right up so I can test it. You're making me look bad in front of YouTube. You're lucky nobody ever watches this channel. Otherwise, I would look pretty foolish right now. As soon as I exit it, it'll fill up. There's 11 people on it. I don't know what its capacity is. Its capacity is probably 20. Okay, people are showing up for it, so we'll get on it again. With faith that people will. Here we go. I told you would want to watch It says 202. Says it's not very exciting. You know, if I was on a four-wheeler hundreds of feet above the ground, I would find it very exciting. But okay, you win. Two-train chocolate log is broken. That we can't have that. I will hire somebody. I'm on it, okay? Just quit now. I'm hiring somebody. Now let's see what else we can build before we lose all of our money. Turbo bikes, towering, coaster. Log flume. Buffalo roundabout, again for our illustrious western town. Just looking to see if there's any more western stuff before I depart from the west side. Okay. Most of our western stuff is not getting any traction at all. There's 32 people on Dorothy's Quest right now. If you remember, that was one of our first rides. That's amazing. Let's do Mount Rush Hour. Oh, this is a long ride. Let's see if we get away with charging $4.50 for it. Okay, we should consider paying back some of our debt. Let's do that. It's not as flashy as borrowing money, but we won't have to pay interest that way. Of course, we can't build as much. Let's see if anybody rides rush hour. This is a long track, so you need the ride to be full because people can't depart from it unless there's new people showing up all the time. Well, I was gonna build a coffee thing, but we ran out of money. We'll get it back though. I don't know how many years I played this because I see one of the versions of this I made in 2012. And one of the versions of this I made in 2005. Building our first coffee shop. Putting in all the amenities, of course. So far, nobody has gone on our latest attraction, the one. At least I think no one's gone on it. I can check. Yeah, Mount Rush Hour 2012. Nobody's even tried it. And again, it's very, very popular, and it has to be, because if it isn't, as you can see over here, you could get very backed up, and people would be waiting for hours just to get off the stupid thing if it wasn't real popular. But we don't have people in this section of town right now. Fliptastic has been fixed. I mean, we've been going at this for 94 minutes. Doesn't seem like 94 minutes to me. I really like this game. That's why I really wish they had just remastered it, made it run better in modern operating systems, 64-bit. Left it at that. I'd have paid for it again. We gotta build something over here to get people to show up. Sunglass stalls. I don't remember what I'm supposed to charge for sunglasses. See, you'll get some people that are actually interested in the ride, but you generally get more people that are interested in whatever the amenity is around the ride. Like, if somebody has to go to the bathroom and the bathroom is by the new ride, they're going to go to the bathroom and then check out the new ride. Or like here, so far, the only place in the park where we're selling sunglasses is right next to the brand new ride. And the only place we're selling coffee is right next to the new ride. Now, unfortunately, if this person wandering out here gets on the ride, he's going to be stuck on the ride. He won't be able to get off the ride until 40, 50 people get on the ride. So that's the downside of this particular ride, this rush hour ride. But I've never really had to deal with it. He's not even going to try and get on it. So let's see what he has to say. Let's see if he's even thinking about it. I want to go on some more rides. I want to go on something more thrilling than Mount Rush Hour 2012. Well, excuse me, and I called him a he. It turns out it's Cindy R. So it's not a he. I'm assuming a he wouldn't be called Cindy. I've spent most of my money. Well, that's a problem. Until we can build ATM machines, which again are they're researched like anything else. When people run out of money, they leave the park. So that could be another reason why people aren't riding Mount Rush Hour. If they're running out of money, they might be trying to save the rest of the money they have for something they're absolutely sure they want to go on. I mean, we're getting people in the area now. They're buying the sunglasses and they're buying the coffee. Okay, we got our first customer. Now that customer will probably give a bad review, unfortunately, of this great, terrific ride, unless other people go ride it so that she can get off the ride when she wants to. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened to the video, so I'm gonna have to look at that now before I upload it. Do we have only the one person on this ride right now? Yeah, they're not going to be able to get off the ride. Other people, you need to ride this ride. I should put another ride right next to it to bring people in. What else can we put? This is supposed to be Spooky Town, so I don't think this is going to bring in a lot of people either, but is she still on it? It is a long ride. Now people are going in Nocturnal House, so that's good. Now we'll put a little path here so that people can get to those three things when they want. We do want to sell very overpriced souvenirs, of course. I can't believe more people are going on. Now there's 5 people on Mount Rushmore, but more people are going on Nocturnal House. 13 people in the Nocturnal House. It's so much cheaper to build, and there's only 7 people on Mount Rush Hour. I had to think of the name of it. I knew I had done something clever with the name. Or something somebody like me would think was clever. The music is the music is repetitive in this game, but Dorothy's quest is still broken. Now 13 people are on Mount Rush Hour, and 60 people are on Nocturnal House. I've won an award for best value, best food, and best toilets. So there's awards for best toilets. Oh, new attraction, Monster Ride. Well, let's build it. Now we're testing Monster Ride to know. Okay, it tested at 185, so it's not going to be a moneymaker for us. But it all adds up. I mean, you know, our park gets to brag about how many attractions it has, even if some of those attractions aren't doing it. See, now we got 23 people on Mount Rush Hour and 15 people on Nocturnal House. So now Mount Rush Hour is popular, it's making money, and people aren't having to stand in line very long for it. Okay, 20 people still on Mount Rush Hour 2012, that's good. And people, they want to ride Monster Ride, that's good. They want more food stalls. The Haunted Mansion has had to make an emergency stop. Oh, we got $8,000 now, so we probably should pay off some of our debt. Oh, I think I hit the wrong button. But our loan is at, it's 7.2% interest. And it's $34,000. People still on Mount Rush Hour. What do they think of it? They're saying, let me off. Okay then. Oh, that's funny. There's 32 people on Fliptastic. Now that's fantastic. I know, it's Fliptastic. 16 people on Pirates. And I think I'm going to put a fork in it now. You've seen how this runs. Other than you haven't seen... Well, I suppose I could show you that. I don't know if I have enough money to show you that. And I don't remember what category it's under. Do you remember what category it's under? Yeah, neither do I. Is it scenery? Now, once it gets dark, you should see us go bankrupt, because that's the most expensive fireworks display I ever made. In fact, we call it the Bankrupter. traction go-karts. Well, go-karts make us a lot of money. I don't know why our fireworks are going off during the day, but pretty, ain't it? And we haven't even, you know, we can put rides at the top of the mountain. And we will someday. And we can put rides in this water as well. There's water rides. Rides in the water, fire in the sky. We just didn't spend a lot of time or money, I should say, researching those water rides, because I knew I wasn't going to do that for this particular thing. Now, generally this would show you land that you can buy for the park, but as you can see, all the land that could possibly be bought for the park has been bought for the park. But normally, a scenario would have just a small amount of land used, like maybe just this front area, and then you would buy more land for the park as you became famous for having a good park. Anyway, like and subscribe. I hope you've seen something you really do like here. I hope you've enjoyed riding the coasters with me. Send links to your friends and your enemies. Your Facebook, your MySpace, your Twitter, your Instagram, your TikTok. You wouldn't walk. I don't know what's out there. Hey, I'm an old man who plays video games. That's all I am. You're out there living your life. And I'm at home making these videos. So how about some luck? You could leave comments below. Non-threatening, non-profane comments. Hey, I like this. Or, hey, you're my favorite person. Not just on YouTube, but my favorite person. You could leave comments. Hey, my grandmother is single again. Are you available, Mr. Poorly Aged, sarcastic, PC Witty Gamer? And, you know, where your grandmother lives and what she looks like, who knows? That was a joke, a terrible joke, a bad joke. Disregarded, remove it from the video. I hope you've enjoyed this journey into Rollercoaster Tycoon 3000.